These are nobodies right now, and we're about to do to master. Can I take one or not yet? Okay. Why not? Some after room to the nicest. What does that mean? Find out, stay tuned. A, B. Okay. Sorry, I took it off. No. Are these your things?
Yeah.
Why do you have them?
Everything belongs to Hashem, but
Shema Artum Loya.
Yeah.
Tevel v'yosh v'va.
Okay.
Am I in the shot?
Yeah. Welcome back to Listen to the Show with Miriam Ziv, and today we're with the Stars of David, and we are going to finally, once and for all, learn how to tithe produce grown in Israel with the one and only Harav Zachariah
David Stern.
Shlita.
Zach Stern. I go with
Zach, aka Zach Stern. So we have these 1, 2, 3, 4. Are we allowed to count bananas? Count Jews, probably?
Yeah, you can count bananas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Easy counting. Bananas from a what is presumed to be a non-Jew, and explain a little bit of background why this is necessary in the first place.
Okay, fun facts. Just have to scratch that. He's not presumed to be non-Jew. Sammy, in the Old City, on Rehov, Ararat, and Orachaim, is not Jewish. He's not American. His name is Nasser, and he calls himself Sammy for the American public who want to buy by him. For the past 20 years, he's been around, and everyone knows him. And but a non-Jew, a Gentile, is not really believed to say that I took off Trumas and Maisos, that I have a kosher hechsher. You have to know that the person did take off Trumas and Maisos. So what we're going to do is, it's what's called Uber Meiser, or Super Meiser, or taking off tithes in a case of doubt. So if we have exactly 10 bananas, it's fantastic, because a tithe means 1/10. So we're going to take off 1/10. Now, it doesn't mean just, there's 10 bananas here, so therefore take off one whole banana. It goes by size, the amount of bananas that we have. They're all basically the same exact size, so we're actually going to take off just one out of these 10. We're going to do it the simple way. Did not touch the floor, we're good. We're going to do it the simple way. The simple way is that you take it off, right? And now this is all from one sal, this is all from one packaging. So you take it, and you know that it's not new on old, old on new. Yeah, it's not chadash yashan, it's not from one year to the next, all from the same cluster. You take it off, and in the back of all the art scroll sidurim, they have it in English and in Hebrew, and it's fantastic. The only one thing that I think is a plus over the actual text of the siddur is that the Chazon Ish just allows you to say, I'm just having in mind this. Whatever this says, that's what I'm having in mind. So you don't actually have to read any of this. You can just have it in mind. I don't really understand it. I know I take 1/10, and then a part of it's going to be for my Rishon, some of it's going to be for Truma Gedola. This year is the third year after Shemitah, and therefore it's considered Maaseh Ani. Maaseh Ani happens in the third year and the sixth year, as opposed to every other year is Maaseh Sheni. So there's a separate bracha for Maaseh Sheni, there's a separate bracha for Trumas and Maasros, as we see over here. No bracha is going to be made because it's out of doubt. So therefore you literally do this, right? Super simple. Grab yourself a coin. Now, this coin is a whole shekel. You really don't need that much because a banana is so much less than a shekel. And is it possible to get a smaller value? 10 agurot would be perfectly fine for one time hafrasha.
10 agurot?
Yeah. One time thing, something small like this. It's really not valued as so much. But, can we pause? I'm sure he's going to cut it.
That's okay.
If he has these guys, he for sure knows how to edit.
I think, can you just say,
Yeah, it's just a lot of money. It's just a waste of a lot of money.
But can you say, we dedicate a 10th of this shekel?
And then you want to use this for the rest of the other times?
Or just give the owner 90 agurot back?
No.
No, you can't do that?
No. Yeah, it's on the coin. The coin itself, it's on the value of the coin. Okay, fine. So we have it on the coin, and we're just going to use it multiple times.
But do we have have to know who the owner of the coin is?
This is Hefker.
Oh, really?
It's in the base measures.
Okay.
It's a random coin we found on the floor.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, great. Yeah. Again, so super simple. You pick up your meiser, which is going to be 1/10, which happens to be one whole banana in this case. Yeah. As it says, like right here. That's 1/10. From this 1/10, yeah, you're taking off really just a percentage of that. So it's a tenth of a tenth. A tenth of a tenth is 1%. So you just take a little bit. I don't even know how to do 1% of this. It's like,
I brought you the knife.
yeah. Oh, a knife. Oh, thanks. I killed it anyways. Fine. The skin doesn't count because that's not the food, but really it's right here. That's it. That's going to be your 1%. And that's all you take. Take that 1% and you transfer whatever Kedusha it can possibly have onto this. Thanks. Yeah, whatever Kedusha is on that is going to move on to this. We'll take both this and the coin, put them together in this little baggie. And you take these and you throw them out in the garbage. In Israel, they incinerate the garbage. So you can literally take this, throw it out in the garbage, and you're done. And all you did was just mechaven to the siddur. I took out the 1%, I put on whatever, I was mechaven to this, I had in mind whatever this whole text says. If you want, you can read it, and it talks about north side and south side of the fruit, and because it used to put in a pile. You just have in mind this, like the Chazon Ish says, and take it out like that, and you're done. And now this is desecrated, and the coin is really where the Kedusha lies, but we're going to throw that out as well so we don't use it. Actually, since it's a very big denomination, we'll keep it for next time, and that way we can just throw out the coin, and then we can use this coin multiple times on other Trumas and Meisers that we'll buy from a guy that we're in doubt and we're concerned that Trumas and Meisers is taken off. That's all, folks.
And does it have to be that one exact coin, or can we
Yeah. Now you take this coin and you should like tape it up somewhere onto your fridge if you have it at home, or you put it onto really anything to denote this is the coin that I'm using for my Trumas and Meisers. Super simple.
And is it only by non-Jews or also fried Jews?
Yeah, fried Jews as well. Someone who doesn't keep Trumas and Meisers can't be believed that he took over Trumas and Meisers. He's just trying to make a sale. So we'll have to have either a proper certificate, or we'll have to do the same thing as well.
And if we don't follow the Chazon Ish?
Then you'll just have to read it. So whether you want to read it in Hebrew or you want to read it in English, and then this part, you just mechal it, you put it onto the coin, and you're good enough.
And
And again, no bracha because you're in doubt over here. But if you got it from the fields, where for sure they didn't take off Trumas and Meisers yet, you would have to make the bracha.
if we had 20 bananas,
Then you'll need 1% of that.
so would you...
A tenth of a tenth, which is 1%.
which is... wait. But how many would you just take one single banana and then cut a little more than you cut here? Like,
Yeah. You take 1% of that. Yeah. Again, the siddur says it. It's pretty brief. You take a little bit more than 1%, and that food you kind of, it's right here. A bit more than 1% of the food aside, then the food is tevel. You make the blessing. But this is not tevel. This is demai, suffix.
and we were only able to do this because this was in whole, original raw form.
Right. Yeah. It's very hard to know where it comes from once it's like broken down into foods or liquids.
You think we could take the liquid and spill it into the ground or something?
Yeah. If it's all made out of one cluster, then it's possible to do that as well, I think. But
Mixed with other ingredients?
yeah. So you don't know if you actually took the percentage. How much of that is the banana? How much is the percentage of the banana? That's why we don't usually get into
And what about concern for
products. So orla, you don't really have to worry about. First of all, bananas are hadama. They don't have orla. Vegetation doesn't have that, only trees. There's a great question whether guava is something that has orla or not. But a banana is hadama. Hadama doesn't have any shadows of orla. But fruits, you're right, there would be more of a suffix. Most kashrus agencies, even if you want to, kind of achieve a higher goal of Trumas and Maasros and make sure that it for sure got taken off, like plain Rabbanut, you probably don't have to worry for their Orla factor. But Trumas and Maasros, you might have to make sure that their factories and their storehouses were properly tithed.
Okay, thank you so much for imparting your wisdom. And now we're free to eat these, right?
Yeah, bon appetit. Enjoy.
Okay, well, soon we'll make some smoothies and as an incentive. And thank you so much for explaining everything to us. And may Hashem bless you with continued wisdom.
Right.
Take care.